I mean, the attraction of the business was that I'd worked for the business as an MD since 2000, so I was there sort of previous 6 years, so I knew the business intimately. It was a very venerable business and still is. It's 25 years old this year, so one was buying into a very renowned, well-known brand. The opportunity for us was to really focus the business on travel, and this is what we've tried to do. Although we do work outside travel, our real focus is travel. Trying to drive the business, since I bought it, much more driven through consumers, through understanding consumers first before we do anything. And shifting the emphasis from purely a design business, of course we design stuff, we design environments and brands, but shifting the emphasis from where it's driven from just design to ideas. So we term it as an ideas-driven business, and I think that's really critical as well. We not only are a retail design business from a shop or brand perspective, but we address retail from a really broad perspective, from the real sort of macro doing developments, strategy, master planning, design for shopping centres, for mixed-use developments and for airport operators. Then we do sort of a traditional retail consultancy projects around stores and retail brands and brands in retail. I think that the USP is that broad perspective, thinking of retail not as just shops, but retail, leisure, entertainment, culture, and leisure in all sort of consumer-facing experiences. I mean, retail in all consumer-facing experiences. I think that's the key. And our USP has been really driven through, again, this understanding of consumers, and the real true USP is everything we do, we drive through future-proofing to try and understand how we can develop ideas that are future-proofed, because in this changing landscape, rapidly changing landscape of retail, that is really critical. At the table, right at the beginning, should be people that understand shopping. Too many airports are designed at their principle, in terms of their strategy and master planning, by architects, by teams that at their core do not understand shopping and the shopper. And because travel retail is such an important and large component of the revenue model for airports, I don't understand how you can conceive an airport without having that at the core. And I think that's the big change. I think airports are absolutely recognising that now, and we're finding that we're being involved in projects at very first principles, very early on, working with architects and bringing our expertise on how shoppers respond to shopping environments in the context of the wider airport, of course all the functional and operational aspects being integrated into that. In airports, for us, from our experience, the most exciting project is the new Terminal 2 at Heathrow, designed by Foster, where we've been engaged by BAA to help future-proof the commercial offer. So when it opens in 2014, it's ahead of its time and it's relevant in 16, 17, 18. So I think that's been a really important strategic piece of work and very exciting development. The strategy is driven by 6 key criteria that all retailers and all partners will have to and are responding to and delivering in order to meet the requirements of BAA for T2. And those 6 criteria are the things that will drive the future of shopping. Issues around customization, around hybridization of shopping and the fusion of brands, around what we call SOLO-MO, social, location and mobile, around omni-channel, around the new idea, the new notion of luxury. What is new luxury, the future of luxury? And they are the issues that drive our ideas, amongst others, that we're talking to our clients about in order to help them navigate these very choppy waters that this ever increasing and rapidly changing retail, as Richard Branson said, and I misquote him, is making virgins of us all. And we're constantly waking up as virgins because this retail landscape is in such flux and changing so rapidly, and our clients are wary of that, are nervous of that, but also are excited of that. And the new media and digital media by no means will kill shops, it will liberate shops. And we're in the forefront and at the edge of really understanding how that liberation will play out as a future notion of the shop and the future behavior of customers and expectations of customers from shopping. And that will absolutely impact on airports.